What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Brothers Barn. Today I'm gonna do a little something for everybody that's kind of wondering what products to use for washing wood. So I'm going to show you 3 different products that you can use and the results to wash wood fences, decks, whatnot. So okay, we got 3 fence panels that have exactly same number of boards, 7 of them, same height, came off the same fence run, and I don't think any of these have been cleaned or stained, if ever. So you can see they're in pretty bad shape, and we're going to use different products to get these clean and see what the results are. So on this first one right here, we're going to do this with what everybody calls SH. This will be about a house wash at 1.5 to 2%. The second one, number 2, we're going to use sodium percarbonate. That's will be number 2. Okay, for number 3, we're going to use sodium hydroxide. So this one will be sodium hydroxide. And I will label each one of these in the back, just so we all know which is which. Then after we clean all 3 of these, then we're going to do oxalic acid on all 3 of these. And then we're going to let these sit for a good 24 hours and see what they look like after they dry. Now, before we do all that, let's go get a drink and then fire up this pressure washer, because I'm thirsty. Okay, so we're going to use our chemical mixture for the SH, so that'll be about 1.5–2%. This is the sodium percarbonate right there, and this is the sodium hydroxide. So those are the 3 chemicals. So let's get this machine fired up. Alright, turn the switch on, turn the gas, turn the choke, crank it up a little bit. Cool, baby. There she is. Okay, so I'm going to move the other 2 panels so there's no cross contaminations. So we're just going to have 1 panel on there, clean it, move it, do the next. So we move these. Alright, so first we're going to do SH. Like I said, 1.5, about 2% house wash style. We'll spray this. Get a closer view. Hope you guys can see it. Just let that dwell for just a minute or 2. Kind of let this just kind of run through its course so you guys can kind of see the results as it's happening. You can see it's lightening up and kind of bringing it back to life, because wet the barn first. I didn't wet the metal. rinse this off. Alright, so let's get a close up. So, see, it's definitely better than what it started out as. Maybe not perfect. I'm not happy with how these tops are looking. These are still kind of pretty dark, but so what we're doing is we're just doing one shot, one deal. So let's move this one out of the way and go on to the sodium carbonate. Alright, so this one's gonna be number 2. Let's go ahead and dig it a little wet, but nothing too bad. Now this says you should let it dwell for 5 to 10 minutes, so get you guys a closer view. We can't let it dry. I probably won't record the full 5 minutes because I think I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes, but I will bring it back every minute or so, just so you guys can see what it's doing with me. So that's what it's looking like right now. Like I said, I'll bring it back here in about a minute or two and see what it does. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes or so. It looks like it's starting to get a little dry. So I'm gonna wet this. That's all I'm gonna do is just wet it, just to keep it wet. Just don't want it to dry up in there. So that's all I did is just get it moist. Get it a little moist. Alright, I'm gonna let it sit for another couple more minutes. Alright, so it's been about 8 minutes, so a little longer than expected. So let's go ahead and check it out before I clean it. I have not pressure washed it yet, so just kind of give it an idea what it looks like right now. Set you guys back a little bit. See the difference? I already see a better difference. Alright, so that's number 2. So I'll set that to the side and get our third one. So we'll do that real quick. Okay, get you a close-up view before. Just kind of so you can see what it looks like. This sodium hydroxide number 3. So let's get the chemical on that. Little safety tip, that stuff burns. So if the wind starts, you seen where I moved? The wind was blowing it right in my face and it started to burn me right there. So make sure you're using caution and, you know, mask, gloves. That's a lot better. I should have had some on, but that wind just happened to blow right when I was spraying and it got me right in the face. So it kind of burned. So just be careful using that stuff. That stuff's pretty potent. So let's get back to the wood. Alright, so after I burn myself, putting this on, kind of show you guys what it's looking like. Again, don't want it to dry, so want to make sure it stays nice and wet. And probably gonna let this set for 5 to maybe 10 minutes, but I doubt I'll have it set for 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna let it sit there for a few minutes, bring you back. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. It's not really dry yet. I want to go ahead and just put a little bit of water on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet it. So you guys can see that all I'm doing is just wetting it. I'm not gonna cheat or anything like that. So, all right. Let it set for a few more minutes and we'll come back. It's been 8 minutes. Check it out. It does not look very good right now, does it? Okay. Well, let's see what she looks like once we clean her. Look at that. Get a close-up of that. Okay, so that's number 3. Now we'll put them all together so you can see them side by side. Alright, so move them all 3. That's your SH. Oop. That is your sodium percarbonate. And that third one is your sodium hydroxide. And now we're going to hit them all with
oxalic acid.
Let's get a closer look of all three of them. The SH was done first and looks pretty white. You can see it's still pretty wet right there. It's moist, but it's not dry. But it looks like there's a little bit of fuzzies going on. I don't know if you can see it, but not super bad. But a little bit, not too bad. And sodium percarbonate, yeah. There's that one. And then sodium hydrate. So at a different angle. And another angle, just so we're all looking at it all different. So now we're going to do all three of them with the wood cleaner. I'm going to let that dwell for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and rinse it all off. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on, because you never know what kind of videos we're going to throw out. Sometimes we throw out some crazy videos. You don't want to miss them. Sometimes they're really good informational videos, and sometimes it's just oh shit moments. So you don't want to miss any of those videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright, we're going to clean these off now. In about 5 minutes. Alright, there's 1, 2, and 3. So what do you guys think? You guys like number 1, number 2, or number 3? Leave it in the comments below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I will be showing you this probably on shorts, maybe in shorts, but I will be showing you on shorts after they dry, and I might even do it every week, and maybe once a month or something, just to show what it looks like. I'm planning on leaving this facing the north side, which is facing that. I may leave them up, may lay them down, I don't know yet. If you got a recommendation, if you want me to face it a different direction, leave it in the comments below. But I kind of plan on leaving these and not doing nothing with them, and just seeing what they look like as time goes on. I might do a yearly video next year and just show after a year using these 3 products what they look like if you just clean them. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment what you'd like to see, if you'd like to see them facing a different direction or laying down or staying upright. But Or if you want me to use something different, make sure you leave that in the comments, and I'll see what I can do, because I got some more of this wood paneling that from a fence that got tore down, so I can do some more trials if you guys like. So till next time, guys, later everyone.